Welcome back to another podcast episode of Life Flow Nexus. This is episode 1, episode 21. I'm your host, Brody Holloway. Today's topic is the people we become around others. I realized something recently that felt slightly uncomfortable. I'm not the same person everywhere, which sounds obvious until you actually notice it. Because then you're like, wait, which one is the real me? The personality switch caught in 4K. I was sitting in a cafe watching people, not in a creepy way. I forgot my phone away. A group walked in. One guy is performing loud, animated, telling a story like it's a Netflix special. Everyone's laughing. He is in his zone. Then his phone rings. He picks it up and instantly different human. Voice drop, serious tone, careful words. Same guy, same day, different versions. I was like, oh, we all got modes. You're not one person, you're a collection. Think about it. There's you at home, you at work, you with your oldest friend, you with your family, you alone at 2 a.m. thinking about everything. None of them are fake. They're just different tabs open in the same browser. Some tabs are chill, some tabs are chaotic. One tab is definitely playing music and you can find it. Identity is less statue and more water. We like to think identity is fixed, like this is who I am. But honestly, it's more like water. You change shape depending on the container. Around some people, you're funny, relaxed, a little unhinged in a good way. Around others, careful, polite, slightly buffering, and around certain people, you become a version of yourself you forgot existed. Those people, elite, keep them. The old friend unlock feature. I ran into an old friend recently, hadn't seen them in years. We meet up expecting that awkward. So, what do you do now? Energy. 10 minutes in, we are laughing like idiots. Same jokes, same rhythm, same weird opinions that probably shouldn't exist anymore. And I realize it wasn't just the friendship that came back. A version of me came back, the less serious one. The one before I started overthinking everything. It felt like finding an old jacket and going, oh yeah, I used to be like this. Some people unlock you, others expose you. Here's the other side. Not every version of you is fun. Some people bring out your impatience, your insecurity, your jealousy, your why am I like this right now energy. And it's easy to say, they make me this way. Sometimes that's true, but sometimes they are just revealing what was already there. And that, my friends, is uncomfortable. Relationships are mirrors, some are aggressive mirrors. Some people reflect your best parts, others reflect your wounds. Both are useful. One makes you feel good, the other makes you go, alright, I might need to work on that. Not fun, but necessary. The internet made this way weirder. Now we have hundreds of connections, dozens of conversations, endless interactions, but very little depth. You can know someone's favorite food, their travel history, their opinions, their morning routine, and still not know who they actually are. We confuse information with intimacy. They are not the same. Real connection is kinda boring, and I mean that in the best way. Real relationships are built in normal days, repeated conversations, shared silence, small moments. Anyone can be interesting for an hour. Real ones, they survive ordinary Tuesdays. The only question that actually matters. Lately, I have been paying attention to one thing. How do I feel after I leave? Not was it fun? Was it exciting? Did we agree on everything? Just do I feel more like myself? That's it. Some people feel like a performance review. You're around them and suddenly you're flirting everything you say. You're monitoring your tone. You're trying to be impressive. You live like, why was that so exhausting? Because you were acting. Other people feel like sweet pants. No performance, no editing, no pressure. You just show up like, yeah, this is me. And it's enough. Those people, rare, dangerous to lose. What friendship actually should feel like. Not constant excitement, not non-stop talking, just you can be quiet, you can be honest, you can have a bad day without losing your spot. And sometime they will tell you you're being an idiot. And somehow it feels like I care about you. The older I get, the smaller my circle gets. Not in a dramatic way, just more selective. I care less about big networks, long contact lists, and more about the people who notice when something's off. The ones who remember what you said months ago, the ones who can tell the difference between your silence and your sadness. That's a different level. You gotta put in effort, annoying but true. People get busy, life happens, distance grows. So sometimes you have to send the message, make the call, show up, not because you have to, because it matters. Final thought. The world gives you endless way to be seen, but being known, that's different. Being known means someone has seen your different versions. They have watched you change and they still choose you. That's rare. And here's the wild part. You carry pieces of people with you, even after they are gone. A phrase, a habit, a joke, a lesson. They don't live completely, they just live somewhere inside you now. So tonight, think about the people who bring out your best version. Not the most impressive version, the most honest. And if you have got someone who lets you drop the performance, hold on to them. That's not just friendship, that's hope in human form. I'll see you down the road. That's it for today's podcast. Hope you have a wonderful day.